So, Ashley, are you with us, my friend?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
so excited for you.
It happened on my ninth wedding anniversary. So literally a day that I'll never forget.
Aw, how sweet. I love
Yeah.
that so much. Yes.
Yeah. So, like Michelle was talking about, like there's so many different things out there, and I've tried so many. I've tried the mascara, I've tried the health and wellness, the press on nails, the whitening toothpaste, where you make 10%, 20%. I worked my way up to making 50% of makeup. Um, and there's nothing wrong with those. I love the products, but I call it like a band-aid fix. Like it kind of helped me supplement my income, but it pulled me away from my family so much. I was glued to my phone. I was having to slide into DMs and be like, hey girl, will you check out my new product? Will you host a party? I'm so close to my goal. I've never done that. Y'all, I've made $100,000 and that still feels unreal to say, but I've never once done that. I've never had to do any cold messaging, none of that. So a little bit about me. I've tried the MLMs. I even made my own boutique when my first daughter was born, trying to supplement my income. Again, a band-aid fix, tons of overhead. I spent so much time packing and shipping, trying to make, all the things. Um, and I've been in healthcare for 15 years. I'm a nurse. And when I started this in September of last year, by October of last year, I quit my job. So 1 month into this, I quit my job as a nurse. And I am not kidding. The mom that I am right now is a mom that I never thought was in the cards for me. For the last 12 months, I've been there, like a present mom. I've been there to make pancakes for my kids. I've dropped my kids off at school, picked them up from school. And I know that sounds simple to so many people, but I was working 12-hour shifts. I was sneaking out when my kids were still asleep. I didn't get to see them off to school. I didn't get to pick them up. I was lucky if I got 20 minutes a day with them. And I was literally drowning in mom guilt. It wasn't fun. I was so stretched thin. I was constantly nagging at my kids. And then, kind of the last straw, after I had had baby number three, my son needed a medical procedure that insurance didn't cover, and I didn't have the money. And so I was like, I'm doing all the things. I'm working overtime. I don't get to see my family. Why? Like, what for? This American dream doesn't feel very dreamy. And I had to borrow money, and it was the worst feeling not being able to provide like needs for my kids. So I, right then and there, vowed, like, I'm going to do whatever it takes. I saw people talking about this. I had all this doubt in my head for why it couldn't work for me. I'm a hot mess mom. I got the noise, the toys, the chaos, literally all of it. You go look at my content. I'm doing this in the school pickup line. I'm doing it with a baby napping on me, with peanut butter on my shirt. I put this around mom life coming first, and I've never experienced that. Like, no job has ever, given that the time of day like it deserves. So I will never again have to ask anybody permission to stay home and take care of my sick kids. None of that, y'all. And that's the way that it should be. So the biggest thing that I've found with this is that you can be present and provide. It's been like the biggest game changer. We just got back from vacation at the end of August, and I took my family of five, my mom, my dad, three of my brothers, one of my sisters, one of my brother's girlfriends, and I didn't have like any doubts, any fear. I made money like while I was on vacation. I've never experienced anything like this. When you start to experience like how it feels when you feel that your time is valuable, it's not just this business, like your life changes. The people you surround yourself with, it's crazy incredible. And I feel so blessed. I seriously, when I found this, I knew that I needed something that was beginner friendly. I'm not good at tech. I needed stuff in bite-sized pieces so that I don't get overwhelmed. And that's what I found with this. I needed something with support. And I love that we get the daily videos with it, because that to me shows, especially in like the social media space, stuff is ever changing. So we're getting the most updated, like in real time info. So you don't have to like plug in and watch this 8 week long course and then you're up and running. You can literally like be learning and earning at the same time, which I think is incredible.
Yay, I love that. And congratulations. I love the story that when you had shared about how all the Christmases that you have missed.
Yeah. So, like I said, I've been in healthcare for 15 years. My oldest daughter's 5 years old, and I missed the first four Christmases of her life. And I didn't think anything of it, right? Like at the time, I was like, oh, she's young enough. Like, we'll just celebrate Christmas the day before, the day after. Because, there's a bonus if I pick up on Christmas. And then my second was born, and I wasn't even, my daughter was born at the end of November. I wasn't even cleared by a doctor to go back to work on Christmas, and I'm working Christmas again with two kids at home this time, missing Christmas. And I just thought, that's what I thought. That's all I knew. I didn't know that I had the ability to say no. Like, I value my time with my children on Christmas. So after missing the first four Christmases, I said no, like, no more. So this, you guys, when I tell you this has made me $100,000, it's not that, right? It's I gave my kids their mom back. I was present for the first time on Christmas Day with my kids. My son, I saw his first steps. I've been at every single field trip. My daughter just started kindergarten, and I got to drop her off. I cried the whole way home, but I got to drop her off. And I wouldn't have got that. I got to give my kids their mom back and a better version of me. Like, turns out I'm not like an awful mom. I was just stretched thin. I was overwhelmed. I was burnt out. My husband and I were stuck in that roommate phase, like I was constantly nagging him for spending $7 on an energy drink on the way to work because we didn't have $7. We don't have that now. Like, the flexibility and the freedom that this has given me, I didn't even realize how heavy that weight was until you get to feel what it feels like to breathe again. But yeah, the Christmases, the birthdays, the field trips, all of it, I've been there, I've been present, and I'm never giving it up.
I love that so much. Thank you for sharing that. That's what I wanted because people hear us talk about the money and making 900 a day, but it's the time. And like you said, my kids have their mom back and they're around you right now. And I love that so much. That's why we do this. So thank you, Ashley, for sharing, and congratulations, my friend. I'm just so proud of you. Like, it's
Thank you.